don't.
Hi everyone. So this is going to be the positive video about 2017. You know, there's amazing things have happened this year. So what we're going to do is really talk about all the amazing things that have happened this year for 2017. I've got Philippa with me, Charlie with me, and James with me. So yeah, it'd be nice. Let's just put it together.
Yeah, and what you're seeing on the video now is just to run one of the biggest positive projects that have come to the island in front of you is the One Happy Family Community Centre, who we've been in a position to be able to work with and support. But they've done amazing things, which we'll talk about in a little while, but just so you can see what the video is about that we're talking about. So I guess, finding positives in the worst year ever, I think, for the refugee situation has been a challenge, but there is a lot of positives. Even from like the beginning of the year when we made a lot of friends with the guys that were sleeping out in the snow and things last year in Moria.
Yeah, it was really terrible, like back in the beginning of the year in the camp in Moria. It was really terrible for the guys when it started raining for like 3 days with non-stop. After the 4th day, we had a lot of snow. A lot of people were dug out of the snow, and it was really terrible. A lot of people walking on the street with flip-flops, no winter clothes, nothing. So that's where I come across the Kempsons. They came in from the north and they filled the vans with a lot of things, winter stuffs, a lot of heat pads. So because the authority won't allow them to go into the camp, so we're there with a lot of friends, and we happens to keep taking a lot of stuffs into the camp to give to a lot of people, because even the people who are in the camp that are in charge of giving out winter clothes to people or blankets, they wouldn't do it. Some people will turn out to, like, when you go there for clothes, they'll ask you, okay, we're gonna give you an appointment of 1 month or 3 weeks, and you could see that a lot of people are already dying in cold. The snow is everywhere, nothing. But it was very great, because if someone could travel from afar, from north, to come to the south to give people stuffs, you know, they keep coming for like 2 weeks. They keep coming non-stop every day. They load the van, we help them to offload it, take a lot of things into the camp, and a lot of people were able to have winter shoes, winter jackets. So it was really amazing and really great, because, you know, if they were not there, I think a lot of people would suffer a lot. But we're really excited for the great jobs they've been doing and the great things they've been doing. So we're really happy, and the guys, a lot of them were really happy in the camp. So it's something for me to say they're really great and amazing, because they've been doing a lot of amazing things.
That's nice, James.
I wasn't expecting all of that,
I wasn't
but thank you.
expecting that either. No, that's really nice. He said he'd like to speak on the video and that, and I didn't know what he was going to say. So that was really, thank you. It was, I didn't expect that.
But for us as well, we've made lifelong friends.
We've made lifelong friends.
Especially you.
Yeah. So we have Charlie.
Yeah, as always.
Did anything positive happen for you, Charlie?
At being here is the most positive I can say. Working with you guys is amazing. I learn a lot from you. I don't know. There are a lot of positive things happening. I see the happy family building up. I don't know.
One Happy Family, when it started in January, was the Michael Rabus project with Swiss Cross, and they took this derelict warehouse and they were cooking for the people in the squats when it was really cold in January last year. So it's kind of a birthday coming up soon from when it was founded, even though it didn't open properly as a community centre till later. But this is, for me, it's the biggest positive. And for the projects we've done there, and been able to sort of assist and be involved.
Yeah, from the beginning, we put a lot of the stuff we had here from the Hope Centre when we got closed down, when the Hope Centre got shut down by the Greek Tourist Association. you know, there was a lot of stuff we had, and we sent it down, the chairs and tables and tools and rotavator I mean, so much stuff we sent down to this project.
The library.
The library.
Books.
No, we've
All the
sent
books,
books.
yeah.
All the books. Yeah.
Lots of stuff, medical stuff. Anyway, in April we had the pleasure of building a gymnasium, and James here was part of that as well. He came down with me when we done the gymnasium down there, which was an amazing project. It was so busy all summer, the gym. It was a fantastic project.
But you think something so simple with a tiny, really not a huge investment. Most of it went on equipment.
That's
and
right,
then you built the shade over the
turned
top.
the chicken huts into a gymnasium.
But, you know, to stand there in the summer and watch it full with guys and girls exercising their... You know, nobody runs that. The refugees run it themselves because they're the experts on you know. And you've got an amazing... A couple of incredible guys doing training sessions, making sure people don't hurt themselves. And just for the guys to have a focus of something to do every day. I mean, it's not just for fun, although it is fun for the guys there, but it is a distraction from the horrors of
sitting in a tent freezing cold.
when you think how long some of these guys have been here. It's... Anyway, we're focusing on positive.
Yeah.
You even want to come into these, like, the gym have been a lot of great impact in the mental situation of people in the camp. Like, mostly you find out people in Moria, they have to, like, some of them have to jog or trek from Moria to come to One Happy Family in order to see they train their body, in order to make sure that they have a lot of, they have some exercise in them, because exercise is a kind of great thing in life. It helps the mental situation and it balances a lot. You find a lot of people in the camp were like, oh, tomorrow I have to prepare quick and go for the gym. So it has helped a lot of people. It has made people to have a lot of, like, to think well, you understand, to have something doing. Because when you stay without doing nothing, every day you wake up and you've been stuck in one place, you can't do anything. You find out that your mental situation keeps getting worse. You will find out that you're becoming so useless. But with having all these great things, activities doing, it helps the situation a lot, and it keeps a lot of people away from depression, from fighting, from even people. You find out some people complain of stealings and other things, but with all these activities, no one would think of all this. Everyone would try to do something on his own. So that's why you find out that the One Happy Family is a very great place where you see a lot of people coming together to...
Yeah.
It's just a lovely place that everyone would love to be.
And it's also with the guys that the whole thing worked really well because they're able to eat better there. So when they run there in the mornings, they're getting breakfast, which is fruit and juice and stuff that they can't get in the camp.
Yeah.
And also a decent lunch that is fresh vegetables and, okay, not a lot of meat because they don't have a lot of money.
Meat now and then when you got someone come in can buy some chickens and stuff. Yeah.
But hot and good and nutritious food for training, and they can eat as much as they like here, which is even better. You know?
The amazing thing at this project, you know, this is what the aid agency should be doing all over Europe. It really should be, you know, because this is an amazing project and it's helped so many people and still helping so many people. Not just refugees, believe me, a lot of volunteers come here and they hear the stories and stuff, and it helps the volunteers as well to see such amazing things at school and everything going on.
Well, so after the gym, which you did in the summer together, we...
Another positive thing, this is just for us. I mean, this is not positive regarding the refugees. This is just for the Kempson family. Another positive thing, we got a fascist court in England on the 26th of May, who'd been attacking my family for 18 months, and we won the case, and that was absolutely fantastic. An absolutely disgusting man, a millionaire.
Positive?
Yeah.
Focus on the positive.
Yeah. But the positive thing is, for us, it was something nice, because we've been attacked by these people constantly, and we got him to court and we won the case. So, yeah.
Oh, from then, I mean, we were really busy through the summer, obviously working as well, because we have to earn a living also. And the boat started picking up this year, which wasn't a positive, but anyway, it changed the dynamics of the situation. We ended up being able to work with One Happy Family again, to build the community centre, not the community, the
Medical
medical
centre.
centre.
Yeah, the medical centre.
Yeah, Doc Mobile came in and started working at One Happy Family, and they were working out of the Shisha Lounge back when they started. Which then the need for Doc Mobile and for other medical groups outside the camp grew as the amount of refugees arriving grew. And the fact that funding was cut and a lot of the aid agencies left, so the medical agencies left. So there was a building on the site of One Happy Family that the Nepalese refugees built from pallets.
That's right.
Which was incredible to watch.
You can see it on the video now.
Just about, yeah. And they built the whole building out of pallets, but it was completely inappropriate to use as a medical centre, especially with winter coming on. The floor was stones, there was holes in the walls, no electricity, no water. And with the help of you guys, basically, and funding that came from different places, we were able to turn this building here...
It's the one with the red roof on
with
the
the
video.
red roof. The red roof was from the Hope Centre. So none of the aid at the Hope Centre got wasted. It was all moved somewhere else. So you can see the gym and the medical centre coming up on the video. And now it's just incredible. I mean, they are so busy with patients. You've got 3 treatment rooms going on in there.
You've got a doctor's room, 2 doctor's room and a dentist room, which is being used as a doctor's room until... I was told the other day the dentist chairs arrived.
Oh, cool.
So what we've done, we've insulated the building. It's really nice. This guy helped me build. The guy on the video helped me build the gym as well with James. Anyway, so we've done a lot inside it. You know, we've got heaters in there. We've run some more electricity over. We have from a lovely lady. We have more donations to. We have a reception area in there, but it's not big enough. So we've had. We're going to build a bigger reception area, but we're holding off on that at the moment because Dr. Michael from the Advantage has a big container, and we're trying to... They're in negotiations with One Happy Family at the moment to put the container in, and if they do, then we'll put a big reception area between the 2 buildings, rather than put one in now and having to readjust it. We're just holding off on that for the moment, but as soon as we find out what is going to happen, we will enlarge the reception area big time for that. So, what else?
And does that bring us up to the current project?
Yeah, I think it does. I mean, we had
which has had some teething issues. You know, it wasn't exactly what we've planned, but you know, from out of the ashes of every sort of problem rises something even better. And we were... The timing was incredible of the time where we had the issues with the other warehouse and the people involved, to meeting Michael Raber, talking to One Happy Family again, and Michael Raber's idea for Little Happy Family, which is a kind of satellite One Happy Family. So it's a little zone, but they've opened a baby hammam. Yeah. Which is so...
Load of washing units.
Fantastic. It's really special. They're bringing the families, not the families that are actually in accommodation in Moria, they're bringing the families that are in tents. These people have no access to proper services. If there's water, it's not very frequent through the day. So you can imagine... I don't know if you can imagine living in December in a summer tent with a 1-month-old baby and... and your other kids, and it's freezing, and you can't go and wash. So Little Happy Family, Michael's got them busing people from Moria to his place. Well, we were lucky because we talked to him just as his place was getting ready, and there was an empty unit directly next door. So as soon as we mentioned to Michael that we were looking for somewhere, he's like, our projects would work so well together. From the concept, it was brilliant.
Fantastic.
So
we have a warehouse next door to One Little Happy Family, which is the Hope Project warehouse, and it's fantastic because Michael was bringing the people from Moria, the most desperate people from Moria, to Little Happy Family, where they get him washed and they get him food and everything else, and they can sit down and play cards or whatever. Loads of things going on in One Little Happy Family. But after they had a shower and everything else, the children, a bath, the children have been bathed and everything else, Mum and Dad's got them dry and that, they come round to the warehouse next door. I go round and get them, and they give me a ticket, and I take them into the warehouse, and we have a load of guys from Moria and a load of volunteers in there, Charter in there, being
My mum.
nice, and your mum.
My poor daughter who's been
and
here on a
Elaine's
2-week
been
holiday.
here for Christmas. She's been helping, and basically we give them everything we can. You know, we give them shampoos, toothpaste, shower gels, heat pads, whatever we can give them, all the clothes, shoes, everything else we can give them. We fill them up with everything they need, and then they go back to one little happy family next door, and then they get on the bus back to Moria.
It's so beautiful to see also the difference between reactions from the people who are coming in.
Yeah.
It was one family, no, it was a couple, and I'm sure that if you only give them tissues, they were so grateful. I don't like the word grateful, but they were. But they were. She was crying because she had a son and the son was ill and it was in Moria and he couldn't come with us. And she every pair of shoes, everything was great for them.
Yeah.
And there are other people who are, well, okay. You know, you give them whatever, and it's okay. And
but the people in Moria are suffering big time. I mean, but they appreciate anything that you give it to
it's
them.
beautiful.
Yeah,
it's beautiful to do. It is beautiful to see. It is,
This
to do
pic-
something.
Yeah. This picture we're looking at now, the video, this is when we just put the roof on in that, and this is the basics. Since then we put a floor in, we put rooms in, we got sinks in there, and this is the video. Sorry, Charter, I just want to say that while it's going on.
No, it's okay.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Now, but yesterday we done 54 families.
And a lot of those families were like 9 people.
Yeah.
Some were like 5. There was
The
never
day
less than 3 or 4
day
in a
before
family.
we done 68 families.
Such a lot
So
of
it's
children.
an amazing amount of families we're doing. And what it is, we've got like a counter as you come into, you have 2 doors to come through. We put a 4th door in, and you have a counter, and we have volunteers behind the counter, normal volunteers and volunteers from Moria, refugee volunteers, which we have an amazing team in there.
Yeah.
And so when we come through the door, I bring them in from next door, and I either say go left or right, and they stand like behind a shop counter, and then there's volunteers and refugees behind the other side, and people working down the aisles. We have like aisles of clothes on hangers, on rails. We've got a load of iron rails made up to go the whole length of the warehouse, and I think we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 strips going down. 6 rows of rails. So you've got volunteers down there running up and down, showing people coats, trousers. So it's like being in a shop to a certain extent. And if you see the faces, and the thing that shocked me, I mean, this is not a positive thing, but the thing that shocked me in the last week, we've been open since Tuesday, and it now is Sunday. We didn't open today, it's the first day we closed because we need a rest. We will open New Year's Day tomorrow. But the thing that shocked me the most is the amount of babies that are living in Moria.
So many.
Incredible.
I am absolutely shocked. You know, it's every family coming in, they have babies, 1 month, 2 month old, and they're living in this disgusting hole of Moria.
But
anyway,
also,
that's
also
not
from the
positive
positive
side.
to see them coming in all showered and shiny from next door. It's
and
you
for
know,
us to give them cots and give them prams and give them things, it's just amazing to see their faces because they've got nothing. A lot of them, some of these shoes I took off of people yesterday, I've never seen it like it in the videos.
And the faces with the toys.
And the toys, the kids with the toys.
So that's something we have to say as well, because the people who sent things, most of the stuff in the shop, in the warehouse is actually from Germany, from like 3 main donors. But one of the containers came chock full of teddy bears and cuddly toys.
That was true.
And their faces this week, from Peter and Ute.
Peter and Ute from Germany,
who sent all these, and the stuff is flying out, and it's important that we get. This is an emergency project, and it's at the moment we have plans for it for 4 months. So we're going to make sure that all the families and the single guys as well can get what they need in Moria. So they at least got dry socks, warm hats, raincoats, warm coats, sleeping bags. shoes, if we can do it. I mean, shoes are always an issue.
So the other stuff that came from Germany came from...
Martina, she sent
fantastic.
amazing, 15 pallets of really top of the range stuff. Like all the furniture in there is from her as well.
Yeah.
Great clothes. We're still unpacking because there's so much to do and not enough time to get it all unpacked. Yeah. And then Jeff and Sue are actually from the Latter-day Saints. They're based in Greece. Yeah. But their European operation is based in Frankfurt, and they sent 15 pallets of the most
stuff.
awesome, brand new socks, fleeces, underwear. I can't even remember, so much stuff. Yeah. It was incredible, and just to give somebody, a woman, a new fleece and clean new underwear. And
Mercy Mission came in with a load of bags for
Mercy
men
Mission
and women.
have been doing and
great, and they come and help us as well. They come out and not only spotting, they helped us in the warehouse as well.
It is a lot of positive, and again,
Help International, they're helping us.
All the people who've just shown up from nowhere, like with the Canadian family who've been here on their Christmas vacation with their family, spent half of it in the warehouse, but they've been incredible. But the best team in the warehouse is the guys from Moria. I'm sorry.
But Eva Anderson's helped us.
Eva as well. Eva and her
Sweden,
team.
Her team from Sweden. Two hands.
Two helping hands.
Two helping hands.
Yeah.
So Eva's helped as well. But the guys from Moria, you think these guys, honestly, they're living in bloody tents, honestly. I mean, they're suffering really bad and everything else. And every morning they're just there. They want to come and help us. They helped us build it.
For nothing.
For nothing.
Just because they want to be
I said, I can't pay you. Honestly, I can't pay you. But we can feed you. But
also the pride. Yesterday we sat down at the table to get food, and it was late. It was like 7 o'clock at night, and we'd been at the warehouse was so busy the whole day. And we sat down, and one of the guys turned around and said, "We helped so many people this week," and he's the pride and the fact that they have made a huge difference to all these families. It's
And to see the guys from Moria, they're behind the counter and they're really taking pride in it. And we got a couple of guys from Karatepe actually on the main door. And we have interpreters coming to help us, refugee interpreters helping us. And the team, it's just incredible. It's an incredible team to have us all working as one unit. And watching it yesterday, and everyone on the same level, helping them. We're all there to help suffering families. And that's the incredible part, to see everyone working together, and we got a big tea urn going, and everyone's just helping themselves to tea and coffee when they get tired.
It was so much more relaxed yesterday. Everything was working really, really well. So
nice to help so many people.
For me, what I would say on all this is I'm really happy and excited with everything that is happening, for the great work the Kempsons have been doing. So on behalf of all the refugees, I'm saying cheers and very thank you. And all the people out there, men, women, who open up their hearts to help out, all the refugees are very happy with all the great work, the great help, donations, everything, the aid they'll be sending. It's really amazing, because there are a lot of people who are really in pain and in tears, but despite the fact there are a lot of great people in the world who also open up their hearts to help out. So we say thank you for everything and wish you great and happy new year, success in whatsoever you're doing. And I know that surely some days, you understand, things will get better and life will become a peaceful place for everyone to live and enjoy. Thank you.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
That's really
couldn't
nice.
have said it better.
Yeah, James, nice.
Yeah.
If you look at the video now, this is when we just first started the warehouse, where it is. Karatepe is just on the other side of me when I'm filming here, so it's very close to Karatepe, which is one of the camps in Lesbos. So we just quickly go down to the warehouse now.
No, we don't.
We don't,
because you talk for ages.
Okay, then, so that's not going to happen. And the other thing I want to say, positive thing is, we have a new project in the pipeline, which I'm really looking forward to. It's a lovely old building by a beach. I'm really looking forward to this one. We're going to try and help regarding, we will still keep these other projects going, you know, but I'm going to try and focus more on the mental side of it, because people are suffering mentally, and I watch people deteriorating over the months constantly. You know, I see guys going down in the depressions and everything else we see a lot. With the new project, we're going to try.
It's a secret.
It's a secret, yeah.
No more info. That's it.
Okay.
Watch this space until
Yeah.
next year.
Yeah.
And in next year, we'll let you know, which will be literally next week. There'll be more of an update, but you can't give it away now.
No, we can't give it away because there's
Okay.
too.
Yeah.
We know why we can't give these things away. There's too many unscrupulous people about. Anyway,
Positive.
so positive.
Oh,
Debbie. Okay, so I have to thank absolutely everyone for the help. You know, the amount of people that are behind us is incredible. You know, I'd like to name them all, but there's so many people that have really big hearts. And a lot of people have been with us since 2015, and they've stayed with us after all the other things going on. And they've given their support to us, and they believe in what we're doing, which is fantastic. And, you know, for all the refugees that have come in and helped us as well, you know, thank you so much. I mean, you because if it weren't for a lot of you guys and women, you know, what you've done for us to keep, not just for us, for everyone, it's amazing. But thank you to everyone giving us donations for clothes and medical stuff and things like this. It's been incredible. So this is the new warehouse you're looking at now, inside. So yeah, I wish everyone a happy new year. You know, and hopefully it's a better year than this year regarding the world.
Yeah, we can only hope.
Only hope.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Yep. Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Happy New Year and goodbye, everyone.
Yeah,
and
Happy
thank
New
you
Year.
for everything.
Happy New Year.
All the best.